How's everybody doing? And not one soul is in the room. Oh my Lord. Guys, I ain't got a lot of time this day. This day is just, I just got off the phone talking to my baby, one of my babies. Um, Big girl style, 44. And she's doing quite well for anybody who wants to know. She's doing okay. But I wanted to talk to you guys because, see, something happened this morning and I'm trying to figure out what in the ham sandwich is going on. I don't understand it. Maybe you guys, have y'all ever experienced anything like this? I'm wondering. So, I'm going to go ahead on and talk because I'm only going to have about 10 minutes, maybe 15 tops. So y'all catch the replay. Please consider, for those who have not subscribed to Sharinabelli, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thumbs up the live, if you will, guys. Share me out. Share me out with your friends, your family, your frenemies, or hopefully you ain't got no enemies, but if you got some of them, let's make them a friend. Send them the daggone lives. Okay? But anyway, guys, let's get to this little Burger King thing because it was the weirdest thing. And I'm like, what is going on with our folk that they won't do right? And it seemed like to me, if this certain particular thing was done to them, they would be livid with it. They would be beside themselves with madness. Cause I'm like, why would you? Dude, okay, here's what happened, okay? I got to Mickey D's. I got my coffee. Now, there's a Burger King right across the street from the Mickey D's. Went to that Burger King to get my little, because they got the little sandwiches, the breakfast sandwiches, 2 for $5 or 2 for $6, right? So I got my little sandwiches, got two of them. And I'm so glad I'm looking, y'all. I'm so glad I'm keeping that head on swivel. That's what my daughter told me, Ma, you gotta keep your head on swivel. But listen, truth be told, I'm kind of a curiosity kind of person. Now listen, when I grew up, they used to say curiosity killed the cat, right? But listen, I got to be peeping in on what people doing out here in these streets. Because they doing the most. And if something like this would happen to them, they'd be, want to be out there with picket signs. Shut down the place, shut down. But then they feel like they can do that thing. Okay, this is what happened. I ordered the sandwiches, the two sandwiches. And, okay, I don't know if this is the manager in there because the girl that's normally be in there, she wasn't there. I don't know if she got canned or what done happened. Well, hello. Is that Jay? I'm just gonna say Jay because I can't pronounce the rest. Hi. But she was she took the order, she took my order. And I'm standing right there after I done paid for my food. I'm standing right there and I could see where they're making the sandwiches at, right? From where I was standing. I could see them. So I don't know, my eye just kind of, at the exact moment when she was doing what she was doing, I'm like, what kind of mess is this? Okay, there was a sandwich that already been made, okay? I don't know if those sandwiches was given to other customers. The customers didn't like the sandwiches, gave the sandwiches back. But I seen this woman who was making my sandwiches. She unwrapped the sandwich, took the meat off of the bread because I ordered I wanted my meat on croissants. So I'm thinking that this meat was on like a biscuit or some other type of bread, right? I'm looking at this person take the meat off of that other sandwich and flop it on my croissants. So I went, nope, nope. And then again, nope, I'm not going to be able to do that. And I wasn't rude or anything. I didn't say it mean spirit like, but I let them know, no, I'm not. And so it was another lady back there. She was talking to the one who was making the sandwiches. She said, oh no, she wants her stuff made. Yes, you're darn right. Why would you take meat off of another sandwich? I don't know who had that sandwich before you decide to take that meat off of it. Just not right. If them people, if you made the sandwiches for another customer, you made it wrong. What I've seen other restaurants do would take the sandwich. If the customer didn't want the sandwich, they would take it and they would throw it away. I don't like them throwing it away because you give it to me, I'll take it and give it to a bird. But you ain't going to give me that to consume for myself. No, took the daggone meat clean off of the other bread and put it on my croissant. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. No, no. And they understood and they didn't give me any kind of gripes about it. They just reached up. I saw the woman when she reached up and got some fresh meat out of where they normally get the meat, out the little tray, and put that meat on my croissants. I'm like, why would they do that? Why do you think I want to eat behind? That's why we got to just watch. When we go to these restaurants and things, because people be doing stuff that's kind of slimy and greasy. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to tell you, a couple of weeks ago, the same young lady, the same woman who I encountered today, a couple of weeks ago, I saw that she was trying to work making sandwiches as well as working at the drive-thru. Now, she's taking money, she's taking credit cards with her gloves on. So I asked the person, I said, can you please change your gloves? And they act like you asking them to jump off into a lake or something because you asking them to, give me some food that's cooked that I'm paying for. And it's ready for me to consume without a whole bunch of extra on it, the stuff that I ain't ordered. Money is dirty. Whether people understand that or not, money is very dirty. So you touching money, what's the purpose of you having them gloves on? You touching the money with the gloves on, and then you want to go back and get the bread with the same gloved hand and think I'm supposed to be okay with that. And will get an attitude because I'm not happy with that. And then they think that, and I'm one of them people, guys, I will say something. If I got to eat this food, but see, the thing is, how many times that when I wasn't looking did they do that? How many times when I wasn't paying attention did they do that? That's why it pays to just go ahead on and make your own little stuff at home. Stop messing with these people because people don't care what they do when it's not going to affect them. Now, if it's something that's affecting them, then they see the problem. But as long as it's not happening to them, oh well. And I'm like, I don't understand these people. I don't understand why they got to be carrying on like this. I mean, because last time I checked, you do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Okay? Don't give me some food because you done made a mistake on somebody else's order. And you don't know if them people reach in the bag, touch the daggone meat or not. But you're going to take the meat off because you don't want to throw it away. Give it to the birds. There's a plenty of them flying around out there looking for something to eat. Give it to the birds. But you want to take it and you want to take that same meat that probably another customer that probably put their hands on, put it on my bread, and I'm supposed to be okay with that. I'm like, no. I told the girl this morning, I'm not going to be able to do that. And she straight understood, not the one that was making the sandwich, because I think she got a little huffy, and it didn't matter to me because I was paying my money. She better be glad I didn't call up corporate. She better be glad I didn't call up corporate on her last time when she was trying to work the drive-through window as well as making people's food, touching everything with the gloves on. I remember I was in a supermarket. I remember I was in a supermarket. Well, not a supermarket, my bad. It was like a market like Lexington Market or something like that. For those who know, we do have like different types of markets here in Maryland, right? But I was going to a deli and I wanted them to make me a Italian cold cut. And the young lady, and why's got to be women? Women, I mean, you would think that they would know better. But anyhow, let me not digress. But the woman had just finished waiting on a customer. I was waiting my turn. People have dirty hands and they give that girl the money. The money is dirty. Why don't she just take off the gloves and get more gloves? My point exactly. And when I asked her to change them gloves, she changed it, but then she went to pick up a pencil or something. I'm like, how about not picking up anything or touching anything except for some food? You know you working with food. Why pick up anything, especially with the hand that's got the glove on it? That's the one that you're using, to get the bread, to get the meat and all. But I mean, it's just like they want to be just nasty. And I can't even put it on the fact that they were busy. Because I can see that if you were really busy, wasn't nobody in the drive-through this morning. It was maybe, I seen one, maybe two cars, okay? If they busy, I can see, but you're a restaurant. Now, if a daggone health department would have seen that stuff, they would have closed it down. They would have closed it down because you are jeopardizing people's health. But like I said, people don't care about that thing unless it's happening to them. And then it's a problem. There's an issue. I'm like, wait. But I was telling y'all about at the market I was in. Excuse me, and the girl had just finished making a sandwich for a customer. And it was my turn to order. And I ordered my sandwich. I was trying to get Italian cold cut. This was a couple of years ago. More than a couple of years ago, but it's been some time past. And I saw what she did. She took the money, put it in the register, took my order. She had a glove on too, but went straight in the loaf of bread to pull me some bread out of the bag. I'm like, can you not give me that bread and can you please put a clean glove on? And she was like, I just washed my hand. I said, ma'am, I've been standing here this whole time. No, you did not. You did no such a thing. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Good afternoon. Sharinabelli in chat. It's some nasty people in this world, Teresa. That's what I'm saying. Just want to be, and they will hate if it was done to them. That's what I'm like. I don't understand. I'm not trying to women bash, but it's only done happen to me with females. I'm like, what is this? What is? So she stood me down. This girl in the market stood me down. That she washed her hands. I'm like, baby, I didn't blink. I was standing right here this whole time watching you. Because, you got to watch folk. Because listen, I done came out of a daggone, what was that? I think it was an Applebee's or some daggone restaurant. Well, I done left the whole restaurant because I done heard them back there sneezing and coughing and gagging and hacking up Lord only knows what in that kitchen. I told my family it's time for us to go. We can't stay up in here with all of that. I mean, they right in the kitchen with all that mess. I'm like, we got to go. We was in another place that we had to go. I called corporate on that place. Served my daggone grandson a drink. What's it, my grandson, my granddaughter? Somebody. Had a goddamn going dead fly at the bottom of that drink. I'm like, well, what kind of mess? Oh my Lord, it's like, people, what are you doing? This is food. You don't do that with food. You know what I mean? And then think that everything's okay and then get mad because you upset about what their nasty practices are. I'm like, these people, I say, Lord have mercy, I wish I had a restaurant because God knows I would show them. And I would make sure that my employees will understand. It would have to, if you can't practice cleanliness first, this ain't the place for you to work. Because ain't nobody going to come up in here and see no whole bunch of shenanigans going on. This morning, I was kind of like, I mean, I didn't carry it around with me. I didn't forget about it because I wanted to talk. Oh, yeah, I did fly up in the bottom of the drink. And you know, with all that ice up in there, you couldn't even see. And my daughter, I don't know if she got a lawyer for them people or not because my daughter don't play them games either. But yeah, they just do too much. They do too much. I'm telling you, it's like I like to eat out because it's only me, but I can't always afford it. So I basically I do with whatever I got home, you know. But these people out here, honey, they are a hot mess. Oh, y'all, I got to get up out of here. My lunch break is about over. I'm still talking like I don't even see the time. Ooh, child. Oh, my Lord. But I just wanted to come and tell y'all about what happened this morning on the way to work, yeah. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And then, you know, before I left out the Burger King this morning, honey, didn't I open that sandwich and make sure that stuff was right? I sure did. I'm like, And I grabbed my receipt. I said, I'm not playing with these people. If I have to call corporate, I'm calling somebody. And I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but y'all got to pay attention to what y'all doing to your patrons. You can't just, you know, do any kind of thing like that and think everybody's going to just be okay with that mess. All right, Teresa, I'm getting ready to go. Rodrigo, hope to see you again. You as well. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Sharinabelli, please consider doing so. I thank you very much. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm on my lunch break. It's over now, and I gotta go. Okay? Duty calls. Okay? Gotta do the right thing, right? Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.